that now, but no one's
Okay.
probably in there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start talking then.
All right, guys. We are exposing the horrors of animal industries that exploit animals for their flesh, their milk, their eggs, their honey, their skin, wool, fur, feathers, scales, silk, and other industries that exploit animals for their bodies in other ways, such as breeding, entertainment, testing, and so on. Veganism is the belief that we shouldn't exploit sentient individuals. Sentient means to have a subjective experience, to feel pain and suffering, and that's exactly what we share in common with non-human animals. We're all sentient and we all value our lives. So if any of you are in the live stream right now, I'd appreciate if you can let me know, can you hear me loud and clearly through my microphones, just to make sure everything's connected before I go out and do some interviews and debates with people. So please just tell me if you can hear me fine. And today I'll also actually be giving out a new product of mine, which is vegan jerky. Vegan Booties beef strips. So this is vegan jerky. We're going to be doing taste test reviews. I want to know what people think. This is the first time that I'll be handing out my new product. So it'll be very interesting to see what people think about vegan jerky. So that's why I've got a glove on, so I'll be giving it out. And yeah, we'll just be talking to people about veganism and animal rights. So we all good with the mics, Jack? All right, thank you. Thank you guys for letting me know that you can hear me through my mics. So we'll just head out in our favorite spot around the pub out here. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing debates and interviews with people, but I'll also be doing taste tests today to see what people think of my new vegan jerky product. Hey guys, how you going? Do you guys want to try some vegan jerky?
Sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried vegan meat before?
Nah.
No? Okay. No one has tried vegan meat. Have you heard of vegan meat?
Nah.
All right, here's one for you. Have you guys had jerky before though?
Yeah.
I want you to give me an honest review. What do you think
Not good.
compared to animal jerky? Oh, you got a nice big one, mate.
Lucky you. Lucky you, Jack.
Not good. You don't like it. Why not?
It tastes non-real.
Non-real. What do you mean?
It doesn't taste real.
Well, it's not someone's body parts. It's just made out of plants, and plants are real.
It's not bad.
You like it?
It's not bad. Barbecue
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah? Yeah? How would you rate it out of 10?
Solid. 5 out of 10.
Average
5?
rating. Average rating.
Average? Girls?
6.
Yeah,
6?
Probably 6.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. And do you guys think we should respect animals?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? You agree?
Steak's
They
pretty
taste
good.
good though, but
Steak's pretty good, but still.
Do you think it's respectful to use animals for their bodies, such as eating them, taking their milk and eggs from them, wearing their skin, using them in other ways? Is that respectful?
No.
No? I like your honesty. No?
Gives your body the nutrients that you need.
To get your nutrients from a plant-based diet. Dude, there's protein. You just ate vegan protein. How much protein does this have? 14 grams per serve. So you can get just as much protein and nutrients from plant-based foods.
Oh.
So if you guys believe we should respect animals, but you agree that it's not respectful to use them for their bodies, like eating them, taking their milk and so on, do you think that's hypocritical?
Yeah.
What does hypocritical mean?
To say you believe in one thing but go against it. So what I mean by that is you say you believe that we should respect animals, but you can't respect animals if you're eating them, taking their milk and eggs from them and exploiting them in other ways. Do you understand what I'm trying to say there? So what would be stopping you guys from going vegan?
Meat tastes good.
Probably the
You just
taste.
ate vegan meat.
And growing
Vegan
up-
meat
I
tastes
don't like
good.
it.
And growing up on it.
Yeah, but taste is not a good enough
Yeah.
reason to stab someone in the throat, is it?
I know, but I grew up with meat, so like I have
I-
to eat it.
I grew up for 23 years of my life eating animals and exploiting them in other ways. That's not a reason to continue doing it.
My dad won't let me go vegan.
If your dad fed you a dog, would you eat the dog?
No, because they're pets.
So why not do the same for other animals? They're just as sentient. They feel pain like dogs and
I know,
us.
but
They
like
want
they're
to
meant
live.
to be eaten.
Who said that?
I don't know, farmers.
So you're going to believe farmers, people who make money off abusing animals?
Yeah, my nan's a farmer, so.
Yeah, so it's animal abuse. These animals want to live. They don't want to be forced into slaughterhouses. They don't want to be slaves for you to take their milk and eggs from them, to wear their skin. You all agree that we should respect animals, but now you're defending animal abuse.
It just tastes yummy.
And if you were the victim, is it okay for someone to abuse you because you taste
No.
good?
No.
So why is it okay for them?
I don't know.
So it's not okay for you, but it's okay to do it to others who feel pain just like you and I.
Oh, I don't know. Just my bad.
Yeah, so do you guys really want to be animal abusers?
No.
No. So the only way to not abuse animals is to live vegan. Because every moment you're not vegan, animals are abused because of you. So how many more animals should be abused because of you?
Depends how much steaks are.
Well, like
How many
with
more?
steaks,
Zero?
It's already dead when we buy it. So if we don't buy it, someone else is gonna buy it.
Do you guys know about supply and demand?
No.
So, yeah? So every time you purchase animal products, so your parents purchasing it for you, whether it's meat, dairy, eggs, leather, they breed more animals into, exactly, you're spot on, mate. They breed more animals into existence to abuse and murder. So every time you take the dead body off the shelf or the milk from the mother cow who was exploited, or the eggs or the leather, you're creating a demand for more animals to be abused and murdered. So I ask you guys again, how many more animals should be abused because of you? None? Sounds like you should all be vegan from now on then.
Might try that grass.
Is anyone going to shake on it? Is anyone genuinely going to go vegan from now on, or but you all agree?
It's too hard because
Yeah. Trying's not good enough, mate.
Shake your hand on it. I'll do
What,
a
going
trial.
vegan?
Yeah. I'll do a
Going-
trial.
Why do you think a trial wouldn't be good enough? If you were the victim, would you want someone to try and stop abusing you, or to stop abusing you now in this moment?
Oh, stop.
Is grass fed still killing them? Or is that vegan?
Yeah, but remember, it's not just about killing. Of course, the grass-fed cows are sent to the slaughterhouse, but you should be against all exploitation, even if they're not killed. To use someone for their bodies, to confine them, to use them like for their milk, their eggs, their wool, and so on, or entertainment, is unethical. Do you guys understand that?
Yeah.
So you all agree we should respect animals and no more animals should be abused because of you. So the only thing you can do now is to actually stop abusing animals, and the only way to do that is to live vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah? Wow, amazing guys.
Can we get a photo?
Of
Yeah,
course
can
you
we get a
can.
photo?
Yes, absolutely. I hope you guys do watch Dominion on YouTube. If you guys want a proper one, Jack can take it. If you want.
Get him to take it.
Thanks, guys. Watch Dominion on YouTube and vegan from now on. You all agree with veganism, so it's the thing to do for animals. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay.
That taller guy was open foot. He said,
Yeah.
like, if we respect our pets, if he said we respect our pets, why not other animals?
Oh, did he? Oh, I didn't even hear him say that. Okay, yeah. Well, he was the first one to put his hand out and shake on it, but then he said he would try, and I think.
Shook with your glove.
Oh shit. Well, what am I supposed to do? My hands are full. Sorry, guys. Contaminated food. Should I get a new one? Okay, well, how do I do it next time? I'm gonna have to go like this. Shit. Maybe my glove needs to be on the left hand.
Maybe. It's up to you.
Should I?
This is better. You don't really want to be putting someone else's hand in the packet.
Yeah, I know. All right, so for those of you who've just joined, we're doing taste tests today. We've got vegan jerky. It's interesting because Jack was actually giving this out the other day, telling people that the jerky was dog flesh, and even though people were shocked, they all agreed that it was delicious. So it's interesting now just telling those kids, hey, this is vegan jerky, and their immediate reaction was kind of like, ugh, oh, it's all right. I think they really liked it, to be honest. Like, it's pretty good jerky, so yeah. But yeah, anyway, it was good that they all agreed we should respect animals and that no more animals should be abused because of them. And I think most reasonable people would agree with that. If you believe that we should respect animals, there's no way to respect them unless you're actually living vegan, because if you're not vegan, you're supporting and funding animal exploitation, abuse and murder in the meat, dairy, egg, honey, leather, wool, feather, scale, animal entertainment, racing, breeding, testing and so on industries. So we're saying stop exploiting animals for their bodies and just live vegan. Yeah?
Ask these guys if they want to try food.
Who? I kind of need, it's ideal if people are looking at my sign.
Could be right. I thought you were taking a photo, that's all.
I'm not sure.
This one here. Cool. And your name was? Luke. Luke. Yes, back there. Hey guys.
So to use animals for their bodies is abuse. To use them, to consume their milk, eggs, their honey, to exploit them for their skin, their wool, their fur, their feathers, their scales and silk is all animal abuse. To use them for entertainment, to use them as vehicles, again, it's all animal abuse and exploitation.
There you go. Hi guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey mate, come on.
They were acting like they didn't want to make eye contact, so.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Okay, now, I'm going to be honest with you. I was hoping to see the reflection of your cards and your glasses, but that didn't work, so we're going to have to try something else. Let's see. It was a black card. Yeah. Okay, I tell you what. Do you mind holding it?
Maybe just keep engaging like recently.
Yeah, for those, Jack's just going to read out some questions in the live stream whilst I'm waiting for the next people to do a taste test review with.
It's a black card. It's a club, 6 of clubs. Yes, that was the card you're thinking of. Look, to make it real, all I do is write them into the black box.
Anything, Jack?
Talk about honey.
Is someone asking a question about honey? Okay, so someone was asking about honey, and you may be wondering why am I saying honey? Hey guys, you want free food? Free food? Free taste test? I don't know what to say. I think the other guy just stopped and he was about to come over. Okay. Well, I think I should hold this in my hand. It's a bit easier.
Okay, we're just about to start the show. We're going to start.
Okay, so as I was saying, someone in the comments was asking something like, why am I saying that honey is animal abuse and animal exploitation? To view animals as food sources and to use them as food sources is exploitative in itself. Honey belongs to them, it doesn't belong to us, they're not resources for us. There's absolutely no reason to exploit bees, to confine them and use them for their honey. The honey industry is... Just standing here, mate. I'm in a public area.
I understand that.
Just like you.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is sometimes it's controversial, which is what you're going for, I understand.
Controversial? I'm just handing out food, mate.
I've seen your YouTube.
Yeah, I'm
it's
just,
okay. I'm just saying
just handing out food, yeah.
Rather than right next to it. Well, no, and we've seen it during the testing as well. And then you ended up with controversy with someone which you had a conflict with, and then it ended up causing a scene. right next to a guy who's making his living. That's all I'm saying.
And we're trying to stop animals from
I'm
being
just trying to say, have a
abused.
little bit of respect.
How about you respect animals? No, you don't. You're an animal abuser.
This is your living, right?
Are you
This is how make a
vegan?
living.
Are you
This
vegan?
is how you make a living.
Are you
correct?
vegan?
I'm not going to get part of your little thing.
Okay,
Is
so
this
you're
how
not
you make
vegan,
a
so you
living?
don't respect
Is
animals.
this how you make a living? YouTube?
We actually volunteer
YouTube?
our
You get followers, yes? And you make money off the followers. It's a business. All I'm trying to say, that's a business. Have professional respect. Dude, what I'm saying is stuff like this happens and everyone gets their attention taken. Street performances are...
It sounds like you actually just feel guilty because you don't care about animals. You're a disgusting animal abuser. Not taking away any crowd. They're getting pissed off because he can't handle seeing the message. We've got like a performer here. He's got his audience. Like I'm just hanging on the outside and suddenly they have an issue because we're hanging out in a public space, giving out free food and telling people to stop abusing animals. He's just letting out his guilt on us, essentially, trying to get us to go away. That's what it was all about. Yeah, that's what it's all about. All right, this is my third attempt trying to. Okay, I'm going to answer the question later. Hey girls, do you want to try some free food? You don't want to try some vegan jerky? No one's interested in my vegan jerky.
Because it's like two different things. It's alright. We'll just play.
Well, I can get rid of the sign.
Then you're without a sign. So just keep going. It doesn't matter. Just keep asking.
Okay.
The next time.
Okay, well, I feel like... Hello.
Is this a joke?
What do you mean a joke?
Yeah, for 3 years I've been saying, all these spikes that buckle the, what do you call it? The birds? Absolutely buckle them for life. You ever see birds around?
Oh,
Most
like
of them
pigeons.
are crippled.
Yeah, the
crippled.
pigeons. Yeah, it's very sad, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. Back in the days, 200 years ago, people used to ride camels and they built most of this with camels, yeah?
Yeah, it's unethical. We shouldn't use animals
What
in
do
that
they do
way.
with the camels now?
We shouldn't be breeding animals into existence to use them for their bodies. We should just grant them rights just like we do with humans, the basic right to not be exploited. Would you like to try some vegan jerky? It's free taste test.
I'm not a vegetarian.
You don't even want to try vegan jerky?
No, I'll try it, but
Yeah, you want to try it?
I'm not a vegetarian.
Oh, vegetarians abuse animals, so the moral baseline is to live vegan. Do you know what veganism is? Do you want to try that?
No,
It's vegan jerky. So it's not made out of animal bodies or animal products. No one was abused for it. What do you think of it?
Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Better than me.
Genuinely? Come on, tell us honest review.
I thought you guys were serious.
We're serious. Yeah, we're serious. We seriously want to stop abusing animals, and the only way to stop abusing animals is to live vegan. Do you think we should respect other animals? Yeah? Do you think it's respectful to use animals for their bodies, such as eating them, using them for their milk and egg? That's respectful. If we did that to humans, is that respectful?
Why are they created in the first place?
Is it respectful to do that to humans, to use them for their bodies, whether we eat them, exploit them for their milk and eggs, wear their skin? Is that respectful?
I'm not going to argue with you, love.
It's a question. I'm not arguing, I'm asking a simple question.
The reason why those animals have been created is for us. So we can ride them.
It's unethical.
So we can ride them, so we can use their fur, so we can use their milk, so we can make cheese.
Yeah, and that's not respectful, is it? That's animal abuse. So you just agreed we should respect animals, but now you're justifying ways to abuse them for their bodies.
You're absolutely wrong.
What do you mean?
Does sex sell, brother? Does sex sell? Yeah, you've done well, mate.
What are you talking about? I'm just trying to stop animal abuse, mate.
It's not abuse when you're in need. What are people going to eat after that? Eat each other.
I just
Eat
gave
each
you
other.
vegan jerky, mate. Everything you eat now, there's a vegan version.
Yeah, but
There's a vegan version for everything. There's no reason to exploit animals for their bodies. You even agreed that we should respect animals, and now you're finding reasons
yeah, but
to
it
abuse
doesn't
them.
say you can't eat animals.
What do you mean it? It doesn't say.
Eat, like.
What do you mean it doesn't
Look,
say we can't eat
I'm
animals?
against just torturing animals. Like, I'm against it. What about horse racing?
Yeah, that's animal abuse.
Yeah.
Exploitation.
All right, stop that
It's
first.
unethical.
Stop that first.
No,
and I'll stop the
I'm
rest
trying to
of it.
stop all forms of animal abuse, which includes eating them,
stop
taking
dog
their milk
racing,
and eggs.
Stop greyhound racing. Stop harness racing. Stop camel racing.
And do you know
stop
what?
horse
The only
racing.
reason to stop that, the only way to stop that is to live vegan. Because if you're not vegan, you're supporting industries that exploit and abuse animals. So you're telling me to stop it, but I'm vegan. I don't support those industries. You do.
Yeah, I do. I support it.
But you just agreed that we should respect other animals. So don't you think that's hypocritical, saying that we should respect animals and
People don't
abuse them?
respect people. What are you talking about? Like, you walk down the street, there's homeless people on the street.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Human oppression
Yeah.
still exists, yeah? Does that give us a reason to exploit humans and animals just because it still happens and other people are doing it? Is that a reason to do it personally?
No, it's not.
There's your answer. So what's stopping you from living vegan?
I'll be a vegan one day.
What about right now? If you were in the victim's position, would you want your oppressor to try and be vegan or think about it, or would you want them to stop abusing you right now?
Yeah, you can. It's optional. Everyone's got a choice, yeah?
But if you were in the victim's position, what would you want someone to do who is abusing you? Would you want them to stop right now
Those
or
animals
try?
aren't victims.
Can't even answer a question. They are victims. They're forced into slaughterhouses. They're confined and exploited for
They've
their
been
bodies.
created for us.
Yeah, they're
That's
forcibly
the
bred.
reason why God's created those animals, so we can make use of it. What are we going to do? Eat each other?
That's the same mindset as a human slave owner. They used to say black people are created for us to use as slaves. That's a very oppressive mindset.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly. So they're individuals, don't you? And you agree they
Look,
deserve respect.
I'm a knucklehead. You need to argue with smarter people.
No,
I'm
I
not all
actually.
up there.
No, you're fine. You're using justifications to exploit animals, but then you are agreeing that it's hypocritical. And I think deep down that.
I'm going to go drink tea now. I'll come back.
All right. Well, hopefully you actually truly respect animals from now on, and that means to live vegan. And vegan just means you stop exploiting and abusing them.
Well, you should go up to the council, like whoever's doing all these spikes for the birds, you know, on all the buildings.
Yeah.
Don't just look up there, man. Go around the city. There's spikes everywhere.
Yeah, it's awful.
You look at the birds; they're buckled for life. The new generation is going to be buckled for life as
Yeah,
well.
and if you think that's awful, but you're okay eating chickens and exploiting birds for their eggs, there's no moral difference, right?
No,
they're all
there's no
they're
difference at all.
abused. Yeah, it's
No
all
difference.
animal abuse and it's unnecessary.
I've just
Yeah.
shafted myself.
Okay, interesting conversation. He claimed the vegan jerky was bloody beautiful. I don't know if that was genuine or not, but anyway. Hey guys, do you want to try some free food? Free food, anyone? Vegan jerky. Do you guys want to try some vegan jerky? Yeah? All right, just a sec. I want an honest taste test review. It's my new product. Okay. Anyone else? No? What do you think?
Yeah, it's actually like pretty good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried vegan meat before?
No, I haven't.
No? Okay, first time.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we should respect other animals?
Yeah, like dogs and stuff.
What about all non-human animals?
I mean, if they taste good, it's alright. You know?
Why is it alright? Why is it alright to abuse someone if you believe they taste good?
So it works, eh?
And if you were the victim, is it alright for someone to abuse and exploit you if they think you taste good?
Well, that's a bit weird, eh?
Why is that weird?
Because that's cannibalism, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But to exploit someone, whether it's cannibalism or not, is unethical. So if you believe we should respect animals,
Oh, look at that fork.
how's it respectful to use animals for their bodies, whether it to be to eat them, take their milk and eggs, wear their skin and wool, use them for entertainment? How's that respectful?
Because we've been doing it for a lot of years, you know? So
But
it's
is
like,
that respectful to use animals in those ways?
Doesn't matter, you know?
But can you answer yes or no? Do you believe it's respectful to use animals for their meat, their milk, their eggs, their skin?
Doesn't matter.
Why are you avoiding answering the question?
Well, it's not respectful, but like, it doesn't matter
Why doesn't it matter?
because they're just animals.
Just.
They don't think, you know. They're
They
not
do
as
think.
smart as us.
Do you know what sentient means?
Yes.
Can you tell me what it means?
Sentient means when they can think. I want to be on TikTok.
Yeah, pretty much, to have a subjective experience. So do you agree that non-human animals feel pain and value their lives? Like, do they want to live?
I don't know.
Come on. Do you have a dog or cat at home?
No, I had a dog.
Yeah.
It died.
Yeah, and do you think he or she wanted to live and feels pain?
Oh,
Felt
yeah.
pain,
Dogs are
sorry.
different. Dogs and cats are different though.
Why are they different?
Because we don't eat them.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're all sentient. Like this cow is just as sentient as you and I,
Yeah,
and dogs
but
and cats, and
last-
he or
last
she
night-
values their life.
Last night when I had some KFC, like, so good. And I just can't give that up.
Why not?
Because it tasted like really good.
If you agree it's not respectful to use animals in those ways, but you think we should respect animals, do you think that's hypocritical?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you really want to be a hypocrite and support animal abuse?
Yeah.
I don't think that's an honest answer, because
Yeah.
if you truly had an honest answer at the beginning, you would have said you don't think we should respect animals.
Yeah.
So you obviously, believe that we should respect animals, but now you're finding reasons
Yeah.
to exploit them. So what's stopping you from being vegan?
Because I don't want to be skinny
Skinny.
and malnourished.
Does myself and Jack here look skinny and malnourished?
Yeah.
Yeah? I could show you my biceps right now and they could be just as big as yours. So,
Yeah, well, no.
do you know there's vegan athletes and bodybuilders? And you can get all your nutrients and protein from a plant-based diet, so you're not actually going to be skinny and malnourished unless you actually are in a calorie deficit. So you just
Yeah.
need to eat enough calories and protein. This jerky has 14 grams of protein per serve, so you just had some. Oh, actually, you didn't try. You did. Do you want to try some vegan jerky now?
No, not really.
Why not?
I don't want to get sick.
Sick.
Yeah.
So you're okay eating body parts of animals, but you don't want to eat some plants? No?
Well, I like jerky, real jerky. I like steak.
So why not try vegan jerky? You don't want to try it? Are you sure?
I'll try it. I'll give my honest opinion.
Okay, good. I appreciate that. I promise you you're not going to get sick from this vegan jerky. There you go. Huh?
What is it, like some mushroom or something?
No, it's soy. Is it soy?
That is so strong.
Huh?
It just tastes like burnt soy sauce.
Burnt soy sauce.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like soy sauce.
Okay, so you don't like it, or?
No, I don't really like soy sauce to begin with, to be honest. But yeah.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Happy
Well,
with that? Is that a clip?
maybe it was just the flavour that you didn't like, but you can get lots of different flavoured vegan meats. So maybe you just don't like that. It's maple bacon is the flavour, so maybe you personally don't like that.
Did not taste like maple at all.
No?
No.
Okay. All right, so what's stopping you from living vegan?
You've already asked me that.
Yeah, you didn't really answer.
Because I like steak. I like meat.
Okay, is enjoyment a good enough reason to abuse someone?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
good for it.
so if someone gets enjoyment out of abusing human children, is that a good enough reason to abuse them?
Same thing, and you know it.
How's it not the same thing?
Oh my god.
How's it not the same? Non-human animals are just as innocent and sentient as human children. So really, what is the moral difference? Just because they're a different species doesn't take away the fact that they're sentient and value their lives, and you agreed with that at the beginning. So again, I ask you, if someone gets enjoyment out of abusing human children, is that a good enough reason to abuse those children?
Well,
No.
no. Because it's humans, like our species. And
So why is it okay to abuse other species?
Because it's not our species.
So just because someone is a different species to you, it's okay to abuse them? Even though you agreed we should respect animals, now you're saying it's okay to abuse them?
Well, like obviously we should respect them.
But you're finding every reason to abuse them. you're using every excuse you can to abuse them. So I'm kind of not understanding. One minute you're saying, yeah, we should respect them. Next minute you're using taste as a reason to abuse them and stab them in the throat.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to end it there, mate. But yeah, hopefully you can truly respect animals, and the only way to do that is to live vegan.
I'm going to go straight to KFC after this.
All right, well, you can remain an animal abuser then.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Oh, I do have to go now? Oh, sorry. I'll see you later.
See you later, guys. Hello, how are you? Yeah, of course you can. Would you like to try some vegan jerky after the photo? Or?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, I'm just going to give it out to these guys, and then you guys can after. Have you ever tried vegan meat before?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Sorry, it's a bit hard to get. There you go. Do you like it? Yeah? Yeah, so you can get all the foods that you eat now in a vegan version. So it's all out there, and yeah, lovely to meet you guys. Thank you. All right, guys, do you want to try some vegan jerky? All right, cool. Just a moment. All right, there you go. Have you guys ever tried vegan meat before?
My sister's a vegan.
Oh, yeah? So have you tried it?
Nope.
Yeah? All right. I'm interested. Soy.
It just tastes like barbecue.
Yeah?
It's kind of good.
You like it?
I like the mushroom ones too. I like vegan mushroom ones.
Like mushroom jerky?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I think I know the brand you're talking about. I'm pretty sure it's vegan, yeah. So you've tried that before and you like it?
Yeah, they're good.
How does it compare to that one that you just had?
Different texture.
Yeah, different texture?
Yeah.
Yeah. But overall you like it?
But yeah,
How would you rate it out of 10?
like a 6.
6? You?
6.
Did you just say that because he said
Yeah,
6?
people
Come on,
originally-
honest.
6.7.
Okay. All right. Do you guys think we should respect other animals?
Well,
Yeah.
they taste good.
But I think
But I just want to know, do you think we should respect
we should
animals?
respect them.
respect them.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially the over farm ones. Like
yeah, I reckon like the animal abuse, but like,
fish.
Yeah.
I feel like fishing's fun.
Well, fish are sentient. Do you know what sentient means?
Nope.
To have a subjective experience, so to feel pain, to value your life, to, so fish do feel pain and they want to live, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys think it's respectful to use animals for their bodies, meaning to eat them, to take their milk and eggs from them, to wear their skin, use them for entertainment?
I think so. It's like,
I think it's
I reckon it's
very-
like natural. But I think some of it is like.
But is it respectful? I want to know if you think that's respectful to use
well,
animals
if you
in
did
those
it
ways.
to a human, if you did it to a human, it would be bad. But like,
Yeah.
it's so common now to hunt and use their meat and stuff.
So, okay, so if it's not okay to do that to a human, why would it be okay to do it to non-human animals?
That's a good point.
When they feel pain and they're sentient just like us.
Yeah.
Yeah? So really, is it truly respectful to eat animals, to use their milk and eggs, to wear their skin?
I reckon if it was like, if like you have like a pig, let's say, and it dies of like natural causes, and you eat it, or like you like put it down gently and like naturally, and it's like bonded to you, and then you like eat it. I don't think that's as bad as like having like mass-produced like burgers and stuff.
Yeah,
from,
like you're not going to
factories.
cremate the pig
Well,
that dies.
would we do that to our family members? Is that respectful to do that to someone when they pass away? I think that'd be...
Yeah, not the best.
We wouldn't consider doing that to humans, so why would we view non-human animals as a food source for us, whether they've died naturally or not? You know what I mean?
Fair.
But like, you see like lions and like tigers like attacking people and like eating them, or like sharks.
Yeah,
and
but-
they eat them, and like that's like.
Are you going to
It's like
interview them?
natural.
Yeah, but just because it's natural doesn't mean it's okay, because wild animals do a lot of awful things out in nature. So like you said, like they rip each other alive to eat each other, they even rape one another. Some animals eat their own babies, right?
Yeah.
There's some pretty messed up things that happen in nature, but we don't want to copy those behaviors as human beings, do we? We have a choice. We don't have to go and hunt down animals to survive. You have a choice every time you go into a supermarket or wherever you're buying any products, and this goes beyond food, right? Including clothing, using animals for entertainment. You guys have a choice as human beings to get the vegan option, buy the vegan jerky instead of the animal product, buy the soy milk or almond milk instead of the animal abuse milk, you know what I mean? So really, what would be stopping you guys from going vegan?
Meat tastes good, and it gives me iron, and it gives me energy for the day, and it's fun to catch fish, it's fun to hunt. It's like, I don't know.
Okay, so many things to dismantle here. So, okay, so wait. I just want to dismantle everything you just said. Firstly, the scientific consensus for eating a plant-based diet, so no animal products whatsoever, is that it's healthy and safe at all stages of life. You can get all your nutrients and protein from a plant-based diet, including iron, protein. This has 14 grams of protein, right? And there's iron in this as well.
My sister is a vegan, right?
Yes.
And she has low iron. It's like really bad low iron. Like she faints regularly.
Right, yeah, so she just needs to eat foods rich in iron. There's a lot of females in particular that do have iron deficiencies, whether they're vegan or not. It's actually a common problem among lots of females, like I said, whether they're vegan or not. And it just means that you just got to eat more foods with iron, and you can get that from like tofu, the vegan jerky that I just gave you, from vegetables and stuff like that. So that's the first thing. And the second thing I just want to ask you, you said you have fun hunting and fishing. How do you get pleasure out of hooking someone in the mouth and ripping them out of the water? You realize they're suffocating, right?
Well, if I get a clean shot on them, they're dead instantly.
So tell me, what animals do you kill?
Fish mostly, just fish.
Okay, so you do like spear fishing as well? Yeah. So is it okay if someone gave you a clean shot and just because they have fun doing it? Is it okay to do that to you?
No.
So why would it be okay to do that to the fish?
Because they taste good. I don't know what else to say.
But I think before we establish that taste is not a good enough reason to abuse someone, because if you were the victim, it's not a good enough reason to abuse you, is it? If someone got pleasure out of abusing you?
I have a question. You know what abalone is and like mussels and all that? Are they sentient, whatever the word is?
That's a good question. I believe there's no science to prove whether or not they are truly sentient. I think it leans towards the fact that they are unlikely sentient because they don't have a central nervous system, but they are still considered animals, and because the science is not unsure, I don't want to eat those animals because for all we know they could well and truly be sentient, and there's no reason to eat them, right?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I
Yeah.
reckon there's like different things between like being like vegan and vegetarian, because like eating meat's one thing, but like not eating meat, but like eating like dairy and stuff is like, I reckon that's fine. I reckon that's more okay than like eating meat.
Not killing them.
So there's a big there's a big
It
difference.
can be like abuse sometimes, right?
Well, to use animals for food, clothing, entertainment is all abuse, okay? So guys, remember, abuse is not just physical. Abuse isn't just kicking or stabbing animals. To exert one's power over someone else is abuse, even if there's no killing involved. So that's a good point you bring up, because vegetarians still abuse animals for their milk, their eggs, their skin, their wool, for entertainment. And veganism is the belief that we shouldn't exploit and abuse any sentient individual, which includes humans and non-human animals, and that means we shouldn't use them for their bodies at all. Because to take a milk from a mother cow, for example, her milk is for her baby, it's not for us. To use her for her body, we wouldn't be okay doing that to human women, would we? Confining them and taking their milk and babies away from them, because that's what happens in the dairy industry, right? And even if there's no killing involved, it's still abuse and exploitation. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Makes sense.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the conversation, and thank you for being respectful and honest. I really appreciate that. And hopefully you guys can truly respect animals from now on, and the only way to do that is to live vegan. Because one day? How many more animals should be abused and exploited because of you?
I don't know.
How many more? Give me a number.
None. None.
I don't know.
So that means vegan right now in this moment then?
They could. I don't know.
Because if you were in their position, you wouldn't want someone who is abusing you to just think about it and try. You'd want them to stop right now. Am I right?
Yeah.
And you guys agree we should respect animals. No more animals should be abused because of you. So truly, you should stop abusing animals right now. Because that's all veganism is. You just stop abusing animals.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah? Is anyone going to... Of course you can. Are you going to shake on it, or...
Yeah.
Are you shake on going vegan or no?
I'm not going to
Well, I'll start.
shame.
I'll start eating more vegan food from now, but I'll still eat meat.
So you're still going to abuse animals when you could have vegan meat?
How about I don't abuse that?
All right, Jack can take a photo of us if you want, guys.
All right.
Thanks,
thank you. Have a
guys.
good
Thanks
day.
so much. See you. All right. Well. Oh yeah. Well, at least those boys were overall really good to talk to, and I appreciate the questions that they asked, and they obviously agreed we should respect animals and no more animals should be abused because of them. But yeah, hopefully they'll have a think about it after that conversation. The guy in the white shirt definitely said I had some good points, so I'm sure he'll think about that. So overall, that was good. Hey, Jack? Yeah. All right. I keep sealing the jerky packet up. I do it like subconsciously. How much more jerky do we have? So we've got vegan. Yeah, there's still enough there. We've got our vegan jerky, doing taste tests. Some people love it, some people don't love it, and I don't know if that's just because they know it's vegan, so they just automatically go, bleh.
Sometimes people also just don't like jerky. So
Yeah, of
some
course.
people don't like salty food, they don't like dry food.
Yeah, that is true. Well, I don't think I'd ever consume jerky until I tried vegan jerky, and I thought it was pretty good. I never had any desire to consume dried up body parts of animals, but this vegan jerky is good. It's just made from soy protein, so yeah. If there's any questions in the live, I can answer some before we do the next taste test and interview, but yeah. They're just looking at the phone. I'll just wait until I make eye contact. Someone's saying shearing sheep is not abuse. Well, it depends in what context, because there are sheep who have been rescued from the meat and wool industries on sanctuaries, and yes, because of genetic manipulation, those sanctuaries do shear the sheep for their own health. But if we're shearing sheep, for example, in the wool industry to make profit off their bodies, so breeding them into existence to use them for their bodies and shear them, that is exploitative. So like I said, yeah, shearing sheep, it depends on what context, but we absolutely should not be funding the wool industry whatsoever. It's animal abuse and exploitation. Should not be breeding animals into existence to use them as slaves for us. So that means to use them for food, clothing, entertainment, testing, breeding, and so on.
Is breastfeeding okay?
Okay, so someone is asking, is breastfeeding okay? Well, if there's consent, like so for example a mother giving her breast milk to her child, or maybe even another child, if there's consent involved and she's willingly giving her milk to her baby or another woman's baby, then yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with animals breastfeeding from their mothers, and that's exactly why I'm against the dairy industry, because mothers are exploited for their milk. They're forcibly impregnated, their babies are kidnapped from them, so the farmers can profit from her milk and turn her milk into dairy products and sell it for humans to consume. So we absolutely have no right to take the milk from other animals, because that is exploitation and abuse. Okay, someone is asking, is killing fish abusive? Well, yeah, if you just heard my conversation with that boy just before, he was saying he gets fun out of killing fish, of course, to use fish for food, to use them for pets, to go to aquariums to view fish, are all forms of animal abuse and exploitation. So absolutely, killing them is of course abuse. They're sentient, which means they have a subjective experience, they feel pain and value their lives. So to take their life from them or exploit them in other ways is abuse. Jack, is that your mate over there? Maybe he wants to try some more jerky. There's just a guy over there that Jack outreached the other day. It's a very good conversation, and it will be out soon on hopefully on Jack's YouTube. Jack hasn't used YouTube in a while, but he'll definitely post it on Instagram. So make sure you follow Jack Higgs to see his jerky experiment.
Someone's saying we're slaves because we have to work for somebody.
Okay, so someone in the comments is saying humans are slaves because we have to work for somebody. Well, you weren't, unless you were actually forced into that position, like with you unwillingly were forced into that position, then sure, yeah, that's exploitation and slavery. But if you weren't forced to do that, then I don't see how you can say that's exploitation and slavery. Yeah, I mean, the animals don't have a choice. So I don't know if you're trying to compare your experience going to your job to animals who are confined, exploited, abused, raped, and murdered. I don't see the comparison.
Having a pet is cruel by your definition because they can't consent to being a pet.
Okay, so someone's saying having a pet is cruel by my definition because pets can't consent to being a pet. Well, that's exactly why I'm against buying pets and supporting the breeding industries, like buying dogs, cats, birds, and other animals to be pets for us. You're right, it is exploitative, and I don't support those industries and using animals in that way whatsoever. But unfortunately, we live in a non-vegan world where those animals require our care. They cannot live by themselves independently. So that's why I support adopting animals and liberating them from places of exploitation to have them as our companions. Because if we, for example, if you rescued a dog and released them out into the wild, they're not going to survive. They literally require us for their survival. So I don't have an ethical issue with adoption and liberation of animals.
Somebody keeps saying, is it okay to kill houseflies?
Okay, so someone keeps saying in the chat, is it okay to kill houseflies? Absolutely not. Flies are sentient. They are animals too. There are other ways to get animals like insects and flies and anyone else out of your home without killing them. Like, it's absolutely unnecessary. It's so easy to just shoo them out the window or to put a jar over maybe a spider and really carefully and then release them out into your front or backyard. Like, it's so simple to not abuse and exploit animals even if they're coming inside your home.
Hey guys, you want to do like a taste test review?
Do you want some jerky?
Some jerky?
Yeah. Do you want to try some? It's vegan jerky. Have you ever tried vegan meat before?
I don't know. Where's it grown?
Grown? It's made out of soy.
It's made out of soy?
Yes. What do you think?
Alright. I'm actually going to give it to you. It's not even that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. Do you like my bag and my shoes though?
It looks like that's made out of animal skin, so I have to say no. You can get vegan leather instead.
Yeah, well, you know that's actually worse for the environment.
Why? You can get leather made out of apples.
Yeah, but
you don't have to murder someone and skin them.
I'm not talking about the sustainable fake leather. Talking about the widely produced plastic and petrol-made fake leather that does not biodegrade.
Yeah, absolutely. It's terrible for the environment, but we're talking about sentient individuals who are actually murdered and skinned to be turned into a bag or a shoe.
Whether they're murdered or not, it's still going to happen. The meat industry is still going to happen, and leather is just a byproduct of that industry.
It's not it's its own industry. It's a co-product.
Part of a byproduct of that industry.
So every time you buy,
leather and meat will forever continue to be made. So you can make the choice of buying the unsustainable fake leather, or you can make the choice of buying the sustainable real leather.
You can make the choice of buying apple skin, or you can make the choice of murdering and abusing animals. Yeah, he wanted to give me a lecture, but he couldn't engage in the conversation, which is so infuriating. He would not let me get a word in, and that's such a shame because I just gave him a free jerky and he liked it. So yeah, I think that's a good topic because a lot of people justify buying like animal leather, saying it's better for the environment. Fake plastic leather is worse for the environment. Firstly, that claim is not even true. Yeah? All right. Have you ever tried vegan meat before?
No, never.
All right, first time. Just sec. There you go. Yeah, vegan jerky.
Normal
Oh,
jerky
shit.
better.
Are you sure? You said that
No, it
before
tastes
you even
like-
put it into your mouth.
It's like dog food.
Dog food.
It's so salty. It's alright.
How do you rate it out of 10?
5,
5? You?
6.
6?
Like dog food.
Dog food.
Oh,
Do you think we should respect animals, guys?
Yeah. I'm completely against that, but yeah.
Against what?
Vegan.
So you're pro-animal abuse, or? That's pro-animal abuse. If you're pro-eating animals, that's abuse. Claimed it tastes like dog food.
Well, it was not me, I think.
How do people know what dog food?
If we took out a different flavour, they probably wouldn't say that. I think it's specifically this because it's got like a certain something.
How do people even know what dog food tastes like? Okay, where was I? Oh,
To be fair though, I will say though,
yeah.
that flavour does have that kind of really umami thing, and that some dog food has that really umami flavour.
Right, okay.
And people actually like that smell of dog food disgustingly enough. So
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's not actually that's not a bad compliment.
Yeah, okay, I get it. All right, so I was actually talking about, I was debunking the environment thing. So firstly, environmental stuff is not a reason to exploit and abuse animals. Veganism is simply an ethical belief that we shouldn't exploit animals. But a lot of people justify buying animal skin, so leather, animal leather, saying it's better for the environment than buying the synthetic plastic, like PU leather, right? Which is firstly not true, because to breed animals into existence involves a huge amount of greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation. Like, animal agriculture is literally the leading cause of all of these environmental issues, so that claim is actually not true. There are some really toxic chemicals used in the production of animal leather as well. Like, it is all terrible for the environment. And fair enough if you're against buying plastic leather. And like I said to that guy, you can get leather made out of apple skin, cactus, leaves even, and other like recycled materials. So it's so simple to do that. But most importantly, no non-human animals are exploited. So I always advocate, obviously, for vegan, animal-free leather, because no one is exploited and abused. And he had the argument that it's a byproduct. That's what people also like to say. It's just a byproduct. Like, I'm not actually funding animal exploitation and abuse because it's just a byproduct. That's not true. It's a co-product. It's a singular industry, and millions of dollars go into slaughterhouses who sell the skins of the animals that they've murdered. So it's not true. It's its own industry. And even if it were a byproduct, well, what? If there were human skin as a byproduct, would you be okay wearing that and buying that? Even if it's just a byproduct? Absolutely not. I don't think anyone would be okay with that. So why would it suddenly be okay to wear the skin of other sentient individuals who feel pain? Are you looking at something, Jack?
Just a guy that walked past and said carnivores. I recognise his face, I was just trying to remember where I'm from.
Oh. Shame he didn't want to stop by and chat. Do you guys want to try some free food? No one? They just laugh. Haha, vegetarian. No vegan, mate. Okay, well, Jack, any more questions from the chat?
Is it wrong for animals to kill other animals?
Someone saying,
Hi, Tash.
hello.
I don't know if I'm like vegan.
That's a shame. You want to
No,
be an animal abuse?
I've been eating meat since I was like 0 years old, and it's just.
So, like I told you, I consumed animals. I wasn't vegan for 23 years of my life. That didn't make it okay for me to continue abusing animals just because I'd done it for 23 years of my life, right?
Yeah.
It's not a reason to abuse animals. And it's not just for meat, as you say. It's not abusing animals for their milk, their eggs, to use them for entertainment, to wear animal leather, and so on. Like, we shouldn't do that. Just because you've always done it, it doesn't make it okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But isn't it like half the clothes we use made with like animal stuff? Like, isn't your jumper made out of like animal stuff?
No, because I'm vegan, so I make sure that there's no animals exploited for my clothing. So you can just get the vegan alternative. You can even get like vegan leather, right? That's not made from animal skin. It's made from other synthetic products.
Yeah.
So it's really easy. There's a vegan version to everything that you eat and wear and use right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, well, hopefully you consider it, hey?
Okay. Bye, Tash.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so she really is holding on to, what, she's only like 14, 13, and she's really holding on to the fact, but I've always done it. I've done it since I was 0 years old. I've always consumed animals and used them in other ways, and it's like, that's not a reason to continue doing it. Just because you're conditioned to use animals in those ways doesn't make it morally okay to continue doing it at all. So as soon as I found that out when I was 23, I went vegan literally in that moment. I realized, nope, never again am I exploiting animals. It all makes sense to me. The conditioning was just undone in that moment, essentially. So,
What's your thoughts on greyhound racing?
someone's asking for my thoughts on greyhound racing and training them. Well, yes, that's animal slavery, exploitation, and abuse. To use animals in those ways, they're not entertainment for us. They don't have the ability to give us their consent to be forced into those situations, so we should not be using them in those ways. It's actually a really horrific and disgusting industry, and recently there have been a number of countries around the world that have banned greyhound racing, including New Zealand, and I feel like there was somewhere in the UK or Europe recently as well that announced that they're ending greyhound racing. In Australia in itself, there's a lot of question whether the industry is going to end soon as well, because people are realizing that we shouldn't be exploiting dogs or any animals for their bodies, whether that be for racing, entertainment, food, clothing, and so on. So, yeah, those industries must end, and to support those industries and any form of animal exploitation is unethical. It means you're an animal abuser if you support those industries, essentially. Okay, someone's asking, why did God give us teeth to eat meat? Well, firstly, as someone who doesn't believe in God, it's difficult for me to answer that, but even if this so-called God gave us teeth to eat meat, that doesn't justify abusing animals. And secondly, you know, we're not actually carnivores. Like, we have teeth that are actually designed to chew on plant-based foods, but just because we've evolved to be able to consume and digest animal flesh and other animal products doesn't make it morally okay. Just because that's in our bodily autonomy. Like I said before, you can thrive on a plant-based diet. There's no need to exploit and abuse non-human animals. So just because you're biologically predispositioned to be able to exploit animals does not make it okay. You have all the alternatives. It's 2026. We're not cavemen living thousands of years ago, relying on exploiting animals for survival.
God also gave us a fist and the intellect to make guns.
Exactly.
I love single boxes.
Do you want to try some vegan jerky?
Oh, yeah.
Give us an honest taste test
Yeah,
review?
right.
Yeah, okay. Have you ever tried vegan meat before?
Well, it's not. Nah, not really yet.
Were you about to say it's not meat?
Oh, I don't know, but I'll give it a go.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Keen
It's kill me.
No, not gonna kill you.
It just tastes like processed, like fucking crap.
Crap?
Yeah.
Why is it crap?
So look, even the birds won't eat it. That's how shit it is.
There's no birds around there.
Yeah.
So you're okay eating body parts of babies and animals, but you can't handle some plants? Yeah, all right. God. No words. Even the birds won't eat it. I'm like, there's no birds around me. Like, what the frick are you on about? I think he couldn't handle that he actually secretly liked it.
Yeah.
I think that's why he threw it away and walked off.
Yeah.
I reckon that's just what happened.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Because if he kept it in his hand, he would eat it.
Yeah. Yeah. He just wanted to make a statement. All right. Well, it's really quieting down here. I don't know how long have we been going for, Jack?
58 minutes.
Okay. Well, I either keep answering questions and we hang around a bit longer, or we relocate.
I mean, this spot's, it's just a bit quiet right now. That's all.
Yeah. All right, well, I can keep answering questions whilst we wait for someone else.
What if you become vegan and you start to develop health problems due to pre-existing health conditions? Should I just stay unhealthy?
Okay, Okay, so someone is saying if they become vegan and then they experience health issues, does that mean they have to stay vegan? I don't see, there's nothing in plant-based food that's missing that would cause any particular health condition. Whether you're vegan or not, you have a health condition, and like you don't need animal products whatsoever, because you can get all your nutrients from a plant-based diet and supplements that don't involve animal exploitation, so vegan supplements. Jack, you might be able to answer it a bit better.
Well, there's no real disease that that you can't get around on a plant-based diet.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's pretty much what I just said. Like, there's nothing on a plant-based diet that's going to cause you to suddenly have health issues, unless you're actually not having a well-planned diet, which can happen with any diet. If it's not well-planned and you're not getting enough nutrients or enough calories, then sure, you might experience some health issues, but that has nothing to do with a plant-based diet or like living vegan. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question.
We need pig meat for heparin. I don't know.
For what?
Saying we need pig meat. Somebody said we need pig meat specifically, but for some type of nutrient.
No, you don't. You don't need to eat pigs for a specific nutrient, whatever you're talking about. You can literally look into the science, guys. All leading dietetic and nutrition associations, and the scientific consensus is that no matter what stage of life or what health condition you have as human beings, we can live safely and healthily on a plant-based diet. In fact, there's multiple scientific consensus that shows you can have benefits from being on a plant-based diet. You're not missing out on anything. There is nothing in animal flesh, milk, eggs, honey, whatsoever, to thrive on a plant. Well, yeah, what was I saying?
If the animal was already dying, is it okay to now use their body or whatever?
Okay, so someone's asking if the animal's already dying, is it okay to use their body? Absolutely not. We would never we wouldn't do that to human beings. It's not okay to use someone's body, whether they're dying or not. To exploit them is, disrespectful and unethical.
Well, it's been an hour.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
All right, well, it's quieting down a lot, so we can just finish up.
I mean, there'll always be somebody to come, but it's up to you. I think you've had some decent conversations. But if you want to continue, we can. We can move somewhere else if you want to.
It doesn't even look that busy down there, so...
Yeah, it starts to quiet down around this time.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I think if you did have a sign, maybe people would just come up regardless, but the types of people that we're wanting, it seems less likely.
Yeah.
So, it's up
all
to
right.
you.
Yeah, we can just end it here.
Well, we'll walk down there.
Okay. All right. All right, guys, we might finish up the live stream soon, so if you did have any last questions, Jack can try and read from the screen. Otherwise, thank you for joining today's live stream. We had mixed reviews with our new vegan jerky product. I think overall people really enjoyed it. This is just made from soy protein. You can get all vegan versions from vegan meat to vegan dairy alternatives. You can even get vegan eggs, vegan honey, like it all exists, and there's other alternatives as well. There's absolutely no reason to exploit animals, and of course that extends beyond using animals for food. It means we reject the use of animals for clothing, for using their bodies, such as entertainment, breeding, testing, using them as vehicles, racing, confining them in zoos, using them I think I said for clothing already. So, yeah.
Someone's saying, how are dogs in the greyhound industry forced to run? They aren't forced to run if they don't want to. Guess what happens if they don't run though?
If they don't run, there's...
Just repeat the question.
So someone's saying the greyhounds in the racing industry aren't forced to run. If they didn't want to run, they wouldn't. Well, they are forced to. They're literally abused and forced to train and chase. Like, their natural instinct is to chase, so they use often live animals, sometimes fake live animals, to try and get the dogs to run. And yeah, even if they did want to run, because their natural instinct is that they're live animals on the thingo, to use them in that way is still exploitation and abuse. We're exerting our power over sentient individuals for entertainment and profit. That's what greyhound racing is all about, for entertainment and profit. So to use animals in those ways is absolutely abusive. So the question is not whether they want to run or not, it's using them in that way in the first place is unethical. And yeah, if the greyhounds aren't considered good enough to race for the industry, or they become too old, guess where they end up? The slaughterhouse. Or should they shoot them in the head? That's what happens in all these industries. Once the animals aren't considered profitable, they send them to a slaughterhouse. That includes dairy cows in the dairy industry. Once they don't produce enough milk, slaughterhouse. Once egg-laying hens can't produce enough eggs, slaughterhouse. But even if they didn't end up in the slaughterhouse, using them in those ways in the first place is abuse and exploitation. So, yeah. All right, thanks for joining the live, guys. And we'll probably see you next week, and we'll probably do some more taste tests as well. So make sure you head to veganbooty.com to learn more information. You can watch Dominion on YouTube as well. On my link, you can also get resources like Vegan Easy, which will give you free help on how to eat a plant-based diet and how to live vegan. So see you next time.